think I have a pretty good grasp of the Bible and how I teach it to my Sunday school class. Granted, I've been asked to step down a few times, but I mean, heresy is such a loose term these days. But I think if you put all the jigsaw pieces of the puzzle of the Bible together, I think I have a pretty good idea to teach anybody a little thing or two.
Okay, so share some of your knowledge with us.
Okay, no problem on that one. The Bible really doesn't get cooking until Moses built the ark. And no, he was the one that parted the Red Sea. He was also the one that wrestled with God in the river of Jabbok. And if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have been able to part that river too. But that was a foreshadowing. That was a prophecy for the New Testament when Luke would be in that river going, hey, I thought I could walk on water. And that was a foreshadowing of King Nebuchadnezzar telling King David, go get those people out of that water because Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego do not belong there. And that is how King James became the greatest king of Israel.
I believe in putting the words into action. You know what I mean? I mean, it's one thing to talk the talk. It's another one to walk the walk, all right? Case in point. I taught my kids the other day about David and Goliath, right? Now my youngest son, he's got mad skills with a slingshot. You know, I could tell you several stories of us, putting the word into action. One of the most recent ones is I told my boys about, Joseph and his brothers. And my oldest son tried to sell his brother to the next door neighbor for a coat. My little entrepreneur, Papa's proud. And it was a nice coat.
I'm a big fan of the Bible. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's in most hotel chains. I have one, probably two. I know I have a non-reading one in our living room. It's beautiful. It's right underneath our plaque that says, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I'm such a fan. I became a fan of the Bible on Facebook. Big fan.
So how often do you read the Bible?
I'm a big fan.
I don't see what the big deal is about, memorizing scripture or carrying a big old clunky Bible everywhere. I mean, I have multiple translations of the Bible right here on my phone and on my digital reader, And when I get to church, it's up on the screens. I don't really need to carry. I mean, carrying a big Bible anymore is just passé.
Don't you think that having your own Bible helps you plant God's word inside your heart?
Really? So thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path? You talking like Psalm 119, 113?
I'm sorry, I guess you do know quite a bit of scripture on your own then.
Nope. Just Google it.
This is my grandmother's Bible. She used to read to me out of this Bible when I was just a kid. She passed away this summer. A family member gave it to me because they knew I was a believer. To them, it was just a book. But to me, when I sit down and I read it, I see all her little notes. I see all the little highlighted pages, the dog-eared pages. I see the things that really meant something to her when God was speaking to her through his word. And I realize it's her legacy of faith that's passed on to me. That was passed from her parents to her. And you know what? It impacts my faith. More than anything, this truly is the living word.